Now to the latest on Pope Francis's health. The Vatican reports that the Pope is showing some small signs of improvement today in his health. The 88-year-old pontiff developed mild kidney failure as he's battling double pneumonia. The Pope has been hospitalized since Valentine's Day. He remains in critical condition tonight.
NBC5 investigates what happens next if the Pope becomes unable to do his job. Our investigative reporter Chuck Goudie joining us tonight with some details. Chuck?
Stephan, with the 88-year-old Pope hospitalized now for 10 days, Roman Catholics here in Chicago and around the world are at the bedside of a dying father, to use the words of New York Cardinal Timothy Dolan. A heartfelt image that anyone who has been at the bedside of a critically ill loved one can undoubtedly sense. Tonight, even as prayers and hopes continue for the Pope's recovery, so too are discussions for what happens next. Pope Francis tonight remains here at Gemelli Hospital in Rome, still in charge of the Vatican and the worldwide Roman Catholic Church. But it is an organization that has no procedures in place to deal with an incapacitated leader, according to DePaul Catholic Studies professor William Kavanaugh.
Part of what makes this more urgent now is just that because of the advancements of medicine, it's possible to keep people alive in ways that were not possible in previous centuries times.
The Pope is on record as saying he would only consider resigning if he suffered a serious physical impediment.
He wrote a letter of resignation that is to be used in case he's incapacitated. He confirmed that a couple of years ago. But the question is, how does that come into operation? Who determines that he is incapacitated? Because according to canon law, in order to resign, you've got to do it kind of willingly and of sound mind.
I ask each of you to pray for me.
That's what Francis's predecessor, Pope Benedict, did.
He's created a precedent, and Pope Francis, surely, if he believes himself not capable to fulfill the office, he will resign. So we hope he recovers fully, but there's a very clear precedent in place for in case he does not.
It seems the responsibility for the conclave falls upon you.
A pope's resignation or death triggers a century-old secretive process of succession, what's known as a conclave, depicted in this current Hollywood movie by that name. Currently, such a conclave would be the 138 voting-age members of the College of Cardinals, including Cardinal Blaise Cupich, the Catholic Archbishop of Chicago.
The movie portrays accurately the mechanisms of a conclave, but this happens when a pope dies or resigns, and then the cardinals get together and they lock themselves into the Sistine Chapel and debate about it, and I think it accurately portrays that there's a lot of politicking that goes on.
There are nearly 3.2 million Roman Catholics in the greater Chicago area and northwest Indiana at several dioceses and hundreds of parishes and schools, many of whom closely track the Pope's critical condition and are keenly interested in who would be the next Pope when the time comes. With so many new members of the College of Cardinals, there is even renewed talk of an American Pope, said DePaul University professor Kavanaugh. Right now, anything is possible, Stephan, including a full recovery, of course.
Absolutely. Lots of prayers from all around the world. Chuck Goudie with us tonight. Chuck, thank you so much.
Thank you.